Hi, thanks for joining me today. I wanted to show you my latest junk journal that I made. I tend to keep the covers fairly simple for two reasons. One is I'm assuming eventually it'll go on a shelf and I don't want to mess up all the decorative stuff on the front. And the other reason is because I really like the papers. They're such gorgeous papers and I really hate to cover them up. So yeah, that's what I did. This is for a friend. It is my largest so far. It's got 4 signatures. The cover is made with a cereal box, and the opening is I forget the kind of ribbon you call this. Anyway, that kind of ribbon. Organza, I think it is. I used Tsunami Rose New Beginnings kit, and I used practically every page that she offered, plus all of the most of the ephemera that went with it. And I also used papers that I had at home already. So I'll just flip through quickly and you can see what I've done. The friend that I'm giving it to wanted a fair number of frames so she could put her grandchildren's pictures in them. And but she also said she liked a sort of a Victorian vintagey look. So I downloaded from the internet via Pinterest some pretty Victorian ladies, and I put them in the frames, but she can pull those out and replace them with her grandchildren's pictures. The pink paper you see here is just copy paper that I dyed with a Kool-Aid type stuff. And I really like the way it came out. I also dried it in the oven, so that's probably what made these lines there. But I really like the feel. It almost has a parchment feel. And in addition to that, I used some stationery that I still have that a friend of mine designed many years ago. And some graph paper. I had a few frames already, so I used those, cut them down and used them in here. And I used ephemera, both from Tsunami Rose and from free downloads from the internet. So I'll just flip through. This is some paper that I've had for a long time. And I also use some regular notebook paper cut down. Here's some more frames. I used corner punches and layered them in the center, and I have little hearts on the ends of the strings that I used for sewing the journal together. I wanted to make sure there was plenty of room for writing, and I think there is. Plus, on all of the bits of ephemera, there's places you can write in the back as well. I started worrying partway through that it was maybe a little overdone, but I just love all the papers, and she did specifically ask for a lot of areas to frame her grandchildren, so. I like flipping these out so you can get full use of the pages, plus the benefit of the little card there. And these are, you can either leave them on or tuck something underneath them or take them off. A little extra parchment-y kind of paper in there. I made a huge mistake. I did not distress any of the edges when I put the book together. And at the very end, just before I was about to make this video, I decided it didn't look vintagey enough. So I went over most of the pages and distressed the edges. And I learned a lesson, and that is it's way easier to do it before you put the book together than afterwards. So learn from my mistake. And that's it. Little pocket in the back and in the front. And yeah, I'm pretty happy with it. Thanks very much for watching. Bye-bye.